time for game, time for seriousness. I think it's a different universe. Oh, really? Like a parallel universe that also has despair? I mean, I could see that. That makes sense. The way we live. So the only kids we have left is NAGGY-SA and Monarchy.
Please, just leave this city.
Oh, that's right. NAGGY-SA was trying to get us... NAGGY-SA was trying to get us to leave the city because with both Miss Aggie and Toko here, they're like ruining the plans of the kids. So NAGGY-SA is one of the last kids, and so is Monarchy. And I'm pretty sure we're gonna face NAGGY-SA first in chapter 4, and then Monarchy is gonna be the last chapter. NAGGY-SA's like, bitch, please, bitch, get out of here.
Where did this come from?
Uh-oh. Monarchy gonna be pissed. Monarchy knows everything.
I knew this would happen.
Oh, why is Nacho? I feel like Nacho's secretly kind of like pushing them, like, to do things. I like the... See, he also respects the mustache.
In order for the new society of children to be calm and peaceful, I need to create paradise. Everyone has high expectations of me. I cannot fail.
Nacho is bullied. Nacho didn't look like he was against it though either. Nacho was just like, this is fine. I approve of this. This is fine.
So please, get out of our town.
Nacho's like, yes. This is what I do every weekend. Just leave. If he's allowing you to leave, leave. I think Nacho's kind of pushing them in the direction he wants them to go. Yeah, I think he's kind of like behind the scenes. Like he acts like he's their slave, but he's really not. He's like, yeah, I'm just gonna, yeah. But hopefully, what Pebbles has told me from him doing research, that this chapter 3 was the worst chapter. The other chapters are supposed to be a little bit tamer.
Oh, Maru, don't be tricked. You don't have to actually accept that offer.
After all, he's right now, and all he's right now. Oh, that's true. Because he hasn't been like turned back the hope yet.
No, this is not an offer. It's an honest request.
I don't trust you, small child. Is he praying?
Please, I'm begging you. Please leave.
This is not the best background for NAGGY-SA, because I literally looks like his hair just disappeared. Just a body in water. Chapters have to just be not as dark, yeah.
Hey! I wouldn't trust a kid, even if he's kneeling on the ground. He's obviously tricking us.
I feel like NAGGY-SA is the most mature of the He's just thirsty. He thirsty. I feel like NAGGY-SA is the most mature out of the group. That's why they actually, like hinted or made a joke that he's acting like an adult, so like they should take him out. So he's the only one that understands really what's going on.
I'm serious.
Yeah, NAGGY-SA. You sure about that? Oh. Oh, he's not, he's actually, oh, small child, thank you.
And now, you are free.
I am free. Miss Aggie is free.
NAGGY-SA, if you do this, you're gonna make Monica super sad.
Well, nobody cares about Monarchy. Shut up, Kotoko.
I know that, but it has to be done. Monica has high expectations of me. I'm sure she'll understand.
Really, dude, like, I beg you to get. And he's like, get.
I'll take you to the secret passageway. It's the only way to get out of town.
Is it the subway?
I can guarantee your safety until you reach it. The Monokumas won't attack with me here.
Are you sure about that? That small child looked like they were up to some sneaky stuff. They'd be sneaking. I don't trust you.
Hey! I told you to wait!
No, if this chapter's about NAGGY-SA, why is he helping? I feel like actually this chapter might be about Monarchy and the last chapter might be about like Nacho or something. I feel like we might actually not fight NAGGY-SA.
What? Do you have another objection?
Yes, I don't trust a small child.
Do I? Oh, Maru, are you really okay with this?
Listen, if I get to leave the city, I am okay with this.
Huh? Of course she is. This is what she wanted all this time.
I wasn't talking to you. I'm asking Omaru.
Oh, because that would mean we'd be leaving Byaku, and Toko doesn't want to leave Byaku.
She wants to leave this town. Why are you getting in her way? You're on the same side, right? Then you should respect her feelings.
I don't know. Toko tried to kill me earlier, or wanted to. Or maybe NAGGY-SA is going to be pushed to fight them by... That's true. He might be forced to. True, which I'm wondering what kind of pull does Monarchy have? Is it just her charm? Because she has a lot of pull on them for some reason.
Her feelings?
She reminds me a lot of Funko. Like, her way to manipulate people is so strong.
Shut up! You have no right to say that.
Yeah, shut up, Nagisa. Nagisa. I like when, was it Monarchy was like, Nagisa?
It's going to be all right. I will personally guide you to the secret passageway. No need to worry.
Kotoko, do you have anything to say? She's just standing there.
Let's go.
Oh, okay, let's go. All right.
Nagi-sa!
Oh, there she goes. Oh, thank you for your words.
Don't follow us.
But...
You don't want Monica to hate you, do you?
And just leave poor Kotoko by herself. Ooh, that's actually, now that I think about it, that could actually be, when you talk about being
Let's
pushed
go.
to fight,
The
that would be an
secret passageway
interesting
is
thing.
this way.
At least Toko did, I mean, that's true. That's true. We never know what really happens to them. Maybe they're just taken to a party, Pebbles. Maybe it's to take it to a sleepover. We don't know if they actually died. Maybe just a big group hug. Embrace, they're just
This
braced.
way.
I don't trust you. I like trust him, but I feel like it might be a trick too.
Normal. Running like...
How does a non-normal kid run?
They're on a loser party. Listen, it's still a party. But oh, I forgot that the people are pink in this. I looked over and I was like, what is that? Hi, small child.
This way! Follow me closely!
Monarchy's gonna keep him from doing it. Oh! What? Don't tell me there's gonna be like camouflaging Monokumas where they like hide. Yeah, what about the Monokumas there, Nagisa? You liar!
Hold on. Why are you attacking me?
I don't think they listen to you anymore. Miss Eggy?
What's going on?
Oh.
Why is he getting
No,
ambushed by the Monokumas?
Because he betrayed Monarchy.
Either.
That's not. Oh, not that one.
Stop it!
Dance! Oh my god! Get out of the way! Come back here, you stupid bear! This is what happens when I haven't played the game in forever. The only reason Ultimate Fairy I mean Toko's good too. Kitty, listen. Well, Toko, yeah. I would say, how dare you forget about Toko? Even though Toko's like so OP in this. Toko's way too OP in this. Oh my god, there's so many. Not that one, dance. Oh my god, stand still there. Oh. Listen here, you little Build-A-Bear. I have no more bullets! This is the first time this has happened! Get! This is the first time. This is the first time I've actually ran out of bullets. I've never ran out of bullets. Calm down! Get! Oh, how did that miss you? It went through the bear! And Nacho's pretty good. Okay, I'll give that. Nacho's pretty good. And Nacho, this game took control of Resident Evil, made them worse, much worse. No, Resident Evil 2 or did that. Resident 4 did that too. What, with the whole bullets? Oh my goodness. The only yeah, but like Toko, I like Toko in this, but but with more aim control. It's just the bullets can kind of get frustrating where you're like, what? Get the bullet, put the bullet on. Like I was like, which one's Dan's bullet?
I thought you said the Monokumas wouldn't attack us if
Yeah,
you were
because I
here.
forgot because it's been like a week since I played. I was like, which one is Dan's?
This
I
is
forgot.
strange.
Because it uses the D-pad, so I was like trying to remember what direction of the D-pad was the Dan's. Why are you lying in chat?
Hey.
Oh,
You weren't lying when you said you wouldn't trick us, right?
I know. It's highly suspicious now, Nagisa.
Of course. If I wanted to deceive you, I would not have removed your wristband.
Then they must have found out you betrayed them.
Betrayal? Me?
I mean,
No, that's wrong. I'm no traitor.
I think Monaki's a little upset.
I am the leader of the Warriors of Hope. I care about making paradise more than anybody.
Do you want to know what happened to the last leader of Hope? Let's just rewind back to the chapter
The
1.
reason I'm letting you guys go is because I care so much.
It appears your allies aren't taking it that way.
No, I have a feeling something bad's gonna happen to Nagisa because of Monaki.
I'm sure she'd understand if I explained it to her properly. Monica has such high expectations.
Oh my god, that emote like.
Yeah, keep on saying that, Mr. Genius grade schooler.
Listen, Toko, he's doing his best. Don't have to bully the kid. My first was Resident Evil 6. Oh, that's not a good representation of the game.
I'm getting sick of this. Phew.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good game, but compared to... Oh, I forgot I had the cars I could use to crash into them. I was just realizing I had the dancing Monokuma, but I could have used the cars. It was my first one, too, unfortunately. I did, yeah, RE6 was not the best. That's why I was like, I'm sorry, that was your first one. Sometimes you get the best one out of a series. At least you don't have to play them in order to understand the story. Like, you can play each one separately to kind of understand what's going on. You don't have to, like, play, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You understand what's going on.
I'm a warrior of hope. I'm your master.
Oh, he threw the grenade. Oh, well. Remember Sonic 06? Sonic 06 was your first ever game? Well, damn. I'm trying to think what my first ever... NES, like, Mario for the NES was my first ever game. Did you just jump down? Listen here. The fan dub of it was fun. I don't think I've ever played Sonic 06, now that I think about it. You know, I know everything. Pokemon Yellow is my first ever game. Yeah, I played my first like ever like game console like handheld was the NES. Oh, I'm sorry, small child. First ever game was Old Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Oh my god, I haven't heard that game for. Oh my god, there's so many pairs. Wow, I haven't heard somebody mention that game in forever. Well, actually, that should kill him. There they go. And very human-like Eggman is with the princess girl. Oh my god. I don't remember that one. Yeah, I don't remember 06. Like, the only Sonic game that I really got into was Sonic 2 for the Dreamcast. That was really the only one I really got into. Oh, Big Dead. I didn't even get to beat Sonic, so my friend stole it. Oh, stole the 360. Then I later bought it on the... They stole your 360?
This way.
I'll definitely check it out. I watched some people do some fan-made Sonic games, but some of them are kind of scary though. Some of the creepypasta Sonic games are very terrifying. Last night, small child? I was like, small child? Are we going? I'd have to dust it off though. Oh, so you still have it?
Don't come near me.
Ooh, that's. Oh my god! I forgot. Dance. I need dance. I need dance. I need dance. I need dance. Knock back. Just go over there. Just go over there. Listen here. Hopefully that hits him. Nope. I hate these. Go. But yeah, I miss old Harry Potter. The old, like, they were just so wonky, the old Harry Potter games. Like, they were so bad that they were good kind of thing. Oh my god, how many of these are there? Monokuma. Oh my god, there's more! Is it because of this one guard that's still alive? Thank you. Thank you. Damn it! Oh look, I leveled! If I'm not mistaken. Let's see, because my first like handheld, if we're talking about handheld, was the Game Boy Color. Was my first handheld. Pakakuma. Oh, Pac-Man got an upgrade. Oh, I used the wrong one. Oh, no, I used the wrong one. I meant to use knockback. There, go. First game was Intellivision? Oh, Pong. Pong was your first? My mom had her Atari still, but she can't find it. She knows she still has it, she just doesn't know where. She packed it away somewhere and it's just gone to the land of the forgotten kind of thing. Let me just do it that way. Oh, really? There's another one? Get out of here. Oh, I hear just their little feet come storming in. Get out of here. I would like the chaos. I was like, I don't know if that's gonna hit. Oh my god! Oh, not these guys. I hate these things. It's a stupid Silent Hill Monokumas. They were wonky, but they had an atmosphere that fits Harry Potter, and it's very fun. Even though, but yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. That's why I was like, when you mentioned it, I was like, wow, I haven't heard somebody mention those games in like forever. Because they were great. Like you said, the atmosphere was perfect for Harry Potter.
I'm on the fast track.
You know what? That's it. Come here. I'm gonna build up Jill's stack so I have her ability ready for the boss fight. Get her fever up. Okay. Oh, I spawned back here? I didn't realize I spawned back where Jill was. The first two were the best. Yeah, I played Chamber of Secrets, and I played Prisoner of Azkaban. I think were the ones I played. I think I played Chamber or Philosopher's Stone too, but they were wonky but great. My dad and sister love Harry Potter. I must say the person who designed this Monokuma is a big fan. It's like the only like Monokuma actually, other than the basic one. The Silent Hill one is actually the one I like the most, just because I think it reminds me of Silent Hill. Yeah, Pong was your first one. So does that mean you still have? Do you still have your?
Cruel. I won't look. But even if I don't see it, I can pretty much figure out what happened.
Look at all the pastel people.
You really don't feel
The celestial
anything
bodies.
seeing this?
Well, she's seen so much other. This is probably not even compared to what Toku's seen. This is probably not even nearly as fucked up.
These people are demons.
Friend.
Our enemies.
That's not what she asked.
You said it before, right? It's because you're afraid of adults?
Well, I mean, did you see the trauma that the other ones went through? I understand why.
Yeah, that's right. We can't help but be terrified around adults.
Because they've all been scarred by what his hair, though. Nagisa looks like when a parent tells their kid to dress himself. I mean, he's got some swag though. When you look at he's got nice little suit going on. He looks like he's ready to go golfing. Like he's at a yacht club. Looks kind of fresh. Look kind of fancy. Pops his collar.
If the adults just didn't exist, we could live peacefully.
If adults didn't exist, we could just live. I regret to inform you, but if there were no adults, you wouldn't be here, boy. Real big chunker all the big ball Monokumas.
Why are you so afraid of adults?
Have you not been paying attention, Miss Eggy? How could I forget?
Classmates in the Hope's Peak Elementary program.
Oh, we actually get to see them in school? What was his name? The kid with the mask. Was it Togami? Not Togami. What was his name? Jotaro. Jotaro, like, actually look at him in his little school uniform with the mask. Oh my god, he's like party on top, like business on the bottom.
We were in the classroom where they put all the troublemakers.
Oh, they were the detention kids.
But I resented being called a troublemaker.
You see Nagisa in the back, just not giving a fuck. Yeah, Jotaro.
It makes it sound as if we ourselves were the cause of the trouble. But that's not right. Our troubles were created by adults. By our parents. They say kids can't pick their parents. Well, we were the unluckiest ones of all. My parents were, without exaggeration, the worst. Like demons.
Hence why they call all adults demons, because they see their own parents as demons.
My parents raised me like they were leveling me up in some game.
Oh, he was held to high expectations, I bet. He was like the kid that they were like, must get straight A's, must do schoolwork, must be the best of the best.
They didn't treat me like a person. They probably forgot I was their child. From morning till night, study, study, study. When I got sleepy, analeptics.
Holy shit! Like, this child couldn't sleep, like, how dare you sleep?
Even if I faint, HP is fully restored with a handy IV in my arm. 3 to 4 days straight.
How do you, but you don't learn that way. Cause you would be so tired, you wouldn't retain anything. Like, that's not parents, that's a bad idea. Like, yeah, I get that, like, you know, yeah, studying and schoolwork is important, but by the time he passes out and gets so tired, all that information, like, he wouldn't be retaining any of it. It would just be like, how did you not, I was gonna say, how do you not die?
And if I showed even the slightest resistance, they'd use items to neuter my spirit.
What the fuck?
And by doing so, as long as they steadily racked up XP, I'd level up to their expectations.
What the hell? Would they just jolt him back to life?
And it wasn't just at home. I received the same expectations at school.
So he had parents that had high expectations of him, like must get A++, must be the best at everything. Oh, those parents are not the best. Like, you think that they're looking out for you, but like, holding expectations like that is not good.
My father was a teacher at our school. He was a researcher of children's talent.
Wait, is your dad who I think he is?
He used his own son to research the growth of a child's talent.
The one who, like, ran the school?
He wanted to see what the growth curve would be like if he pushed a child to the breaking point.
Death! Death! The growth curve would be death if you push a child to the breaking point.
Isn't that funny? I was the subject of such an amusing experiment.
Death! It's just death! Probably one of the researchers. I just thought maybe he would be like, you know who I'm talking about. I thought he was like the main person around school. Now the school head is Coco's dad. No, I'm not that one. The one who, like, you know who I'm talking about. Not the one who ran the school, but the one, I guess, like, who was behind the projects. Like, I remember there was, like, a name that they brought up that he was, like, the one behind the whole, like, testing the kids. Yeah, Izzy. That's right. Izzy is dead. Well, maybe before. This is before this world.
It's not funny at all. But even with all that, I was still better off than the others.
Hajima's life. Well, yeah. That was like the real Izzy.
You saw Monica's legs, right? That was done to her by her family.
Oh, wait a minute. So I was right. So Monica was disabled by her family. I had figured, I was wondering what Monica's trauma might be, but Monica's trauma is probably that she was disabled by her parents. That, or she at least blames them for being disabled. Well, right now, Izuri is just vibing. No, is she blaming them because it's genetic? Why is this why her legs are broken? Or because they, like, abused her? Or if there was a car accident? Because if there's a car accident, that's not their fault. And if also genetics, that's also... Yeah, I get it's kind of their fault, but you can't blame your parents for not knowing that their genes have something in them.
Her father and older brother were jealous of her talent. And that's how she ended up.
Okay, never mind. It was never mind. It was by abuse. Never mind.
That's horrible. Because we had talent. Because we were superior. We were treated like we were in hell. But during it all, we didn't hold a grudge against our parents. We accepted how we were treated.
I forget what Monaki's talent was. I remember she's the mage of the group, right? Because Nagisa is the sage, and Monaki's the mage. But I forget what her talent was.
Because we weren't aware that it was okay to hate our parents. We trusted the common knowledge that kids must love their parents, so we didn't fight it.
I don't think that's necessarily true. I mean, ultimate home. Oh, that's right. She was ultimate homeroom. Is there, or is it truly? No, Durga, don't you start. That's right. Because I was like, I don't understand what that means though. What does it mean to be ultimate homeroom? Like, that's weird to me. Like, does that just mean the ultimate student? Pebbles, I swear.
Instead, we bonded over our struggle, and those discussions led us to the same conclusion. We had to escape from the horrifying world that made us suffer.
They were gonna jump. They were gonna end it to get away from their parents. Lion hidden was watch out for her. I was like, Coco, I swear to God, if you whisper in my ear one more time when I played that chapter, I was like, Coco.
We were desperate to run away from our scary parents, scary adults, the whole scary world. And we thought there was only one way out. But that's when it happened. There was someone who taught us to have courage, to fight back instead of running away.
Like, oh my God. Oh, you know what? So I don't like Funko. But if she gave these kids courage to fight through, I'd kind of somewhat like her for it. Because these kids were willing to, like, just give it, like, just let it all go and just sacrifice themselves and just end it. But Funko came in and gave them the reason to live. I hate Funko, but she got, yeah, exactly, but she kind of saved their lives. Like, she gave them a reason to live. And she gave them the courage to live.
That was Big Sis Junko. Big Sis Junko told us how.
Even though it made them into, exactly, but I mean, it gave them a purpose.
If you don't want it, give it to me.
She wanted the thing we were going to dispose of. Our lives. And so, Big Sis Junko abducted us.
Just all tucked in the back. No one noticed that 5 children were kidnapped from the school. No one, it's fine.
Our disappearance didn't make much news. This was around the time the incident was growing. Ever since then, the days have been so much fun.
They look kind of precious.
Big Sis Junko showered her possessions with love and affection.
How good of a parent are you if the ultimate despair helps your kids? You imagine? You imagine how fucked up of a parent you have to be when the ultimate despair is a better parent than you?
She gave us not only love, but a dream as well. The dream of creating a children's paradise, where the children can live peacefully. We also learned from Big Sis Junko the beliefs required to build that dream. The belief that adults are demons.
Demons! I mean, again, I kind of understand where they're coming from because of all their trauma.
It was as if we saw the light. Thanks to her, we finally realized. The common knowledge we had known up until then were lies adults created for their own benefit. Children cannot defy their parents. Everyone must get along. Violence can never bring peace.
I agree with children cannot defy their parents because it depends, because some parents are fucked up. Everyone must get along. I kind of agree. I agree that's kind of a lie, because if that's the case, somebody's lying to somebody. Violence can never bring peace. I've never seen. I guess it depends on how you're doing it. That's kind of pushing it. I mean, they were abused all their lives. It makes sense. Yeah, exactly. I don't blame them.
To destroy the world based on such lies, we decided to fight against the adults.
But at the same time, they're blaming other adults for the issues that one adult did, which again, I kind of get, but at the same time, it's like, go after your own parents. Don't go after, like Tom over here, who's opening up a coffee shop, who did nothing wrong. Everyone, it's just like, everyone must die. Death for everyone.
As far as I remember, the first adult we defeated was a random person we didn't even know.
They just killed a homeless man.
We learned that kids can kill adults if they wanted to. And we were encouraged.
Oh my god, Monaki is freaking terrifying in this picture. Look at her stone cold face. Like, everybody else is scared of Monaki's like, do it. Do it. Emperor Palpatine over here in her chair, do it.
From there, we leveled ourselves up by killing demons. Big Sis Junko was so pleased. Just the idea of a child killing an adult is despair-inducing.
It's just insane.
Level up.
Just as I expected. You guys were just tools to her. She was using you.
I like how they, like, break the fourth wall where, like, they make you think it's not a game, but then they, like, do things like, oh, we leveled up when we killed people to make you think it's a game.
The way she took you in, it's no different than a cult. You bring in the weak people and attach them to your own dreams.
She brainwashed them in a sense.
The revolution you're talking about, it's all just another piece of despair to her. You guys were completely deceived by Junko and Ashima.
And what's wrong with that? Did I not tell you that we are her possessions? We would rather her take advantage of us than horrible adults.
Sounds like it's too late.
Yeah, I was gonna say, unfortunately, I don't know how, even if you put, like, the most even on, like, what do you call it? Like, I don't know how much therapy it would take to save these kids.
Say what you like. Big Sis Junko gave us hope. That's the truth. And because of that hope, we were able to defeat the demon boss.
Demon boss? The principal? The school teacher?
Demon boss?
That's why the president?
Our parents.
Well, that would make sense. See, I understand them taking it out of their parents, but, like, poor Joe Schmo over here.
You killed your parents?
How is that a surprise, Miss Aggie?
That was a special battle that can only be fought once. That made us level up even further.
He's like, he makes it sound like he's level 100. I am the president now.
From there,
I rule this
Operation
land.
Children's Paradise began, and we started freeing other children.
What's your first rule of business then, Mudkip? No, your Mudkip. Oh.
By doing so, the advance of the Warriors of Hope seemed unstoppable. But just when things were going so well, Big Sis Junko died, killed by some idiot.
Oh, and then now that's why they're getting revenge on the students from the first game.
When she died, and we lost our guide, we didn't know what to do. But Monica didn't despair.
All we gotta do is fulfill the hopeful dream Big Sis Junko gave us.
Oh, what a sweet little angel. How precious.
Shouldn't give up. We can't abandon hope.
At that moment, Monica looked just like Big Sis Junko in our eyes.
Oh, that's not a good thing though. That means there's a small Junko. There's a younger Junko out there. No, that's not good.
Things that didn't matter vanished, and we felt ourselves rising up again. Come to think of it, that moment, that was the real beginning of the revolution. And this time around, I swore an oath. We, the survivors, will fulfill the dream and prove how amazing Big Sis Junko is. We would leave lies like education and love for family in the past and create paradise. That is our hope.
I think they don't realize that their hope is like actual despair. It's like hope. It's hope that's hiding despair. It's like false hope.
You guys, you really don't understand that you're doing something very wrong.
They're children. They probably don't understand. Wow, so they listen to you and called Monokyu Joku. It's their. Oh, that's true. It's their hope. One person's hope is another person's despair.
Justice
You know what
and
happens.
evil. These are beliefs that adults have defined, are they not?
I mean, yes.
First off, pure evil simply does not exist. In all evil, there is something good.
Well, and vice versa.
And in the same way, justice always hurts someone. There is no pure justice
Man,
either.
this boy is smart.
Are we really gonna stand around waxing philosophical with some little brat? I wanna know why you guys chose Toa City. And not only that, how did you guys get that army of Monokumas?
That's what I'm wondering. Where did the Monokumas come from?
The one who chose the city and prepared our Monokumas was Monica.
I guess I stopped speaking facts. I was gonna say, we're getting real deep here.
Isn't she amazing? She created them with her special magic.
Hence why she's called the Mage.
Magic.
It's just, it snaps her fingers, Monokuma spawns. Everywhere she walks, everywhere she rolls, a little Monokuma sprout behind her.
Don't take any of this seriously. It's just some kid talking. Basically, Monica's the mastermind. And to save Master, I gotta deal with her.
Monica is our princess. I will never allow that.
Is he gonna go back on his word now?
Hey! Earlier, you said that there is no such thing as pure justice or evil. But even if that's true, a dream that requires you to hurt someone, I think it's wrong.
What?
After all this time, still saying something so naive.
So what happens if you were a prisoner and you're like not like a fugitive, like not like you did any crime? Like say for instance, somebody kidnapped you and you're a prisoner and your dream was to escape that prison, but the only way to escape was to hurt your captive. I was like, that's why I was like, I don't agree with what Miss Aggie said. Like just because she was like, I don't believe that if you have to hurt somebody for your dream, it's not right. And I was like, that's kind of.
It seems as though we really don't have much in common. I was right to ask you to leave. So let's go already. The secret passageway is
I'm
right
just
ahead.
saying. Well, because you'll always hurt. And unfortunately, there's a lot of times like to get to your dream, somebody will get hurt. It's kind of like if you want to become a pop star, there's always somebody that you'll have to beat. Not like beat, like pound them into the ground, but like you'll have to like. There's always somebody that will come in second to you for you to become the top pop star, and that person will get hurt. Like, no, I guess I'm not talking about physical hurt too. I'm talking about like emotional and mental. She is a prisoner who tries to escape. I mean, you're right. I mean, look, she's hurt children. well, she didn't hurt the children hurt the children. She just watched and let it happen.